Most accurate forecast. Here's a pinpoint weather update.
Good Thursday morning, Utah. The time is currently 6:45. We're going to begin with our ongoing flood concerns. Even for waterways not in watches, warnings, or advisories, they're still running high, fast, cold, and dangerous. You want to make sure that you give our swollen waterways the space that they need. And Jamie Richards was actually near one of those swollen waterways at the junction of the Ogden and the Weber rivers, where you got some of those picnic tables that are actually surrounded by those floodwaters. And you can see some of those trees kind of submerged as well. So we got those high waters, and we're continuing to keep a close eye on all of our waterways across the state. There is still a dozen waterways that are in either watches, warnings, or advisories. And they are more or less the same ones that we were talking about yesterday. South Fork of the Ogden River, the Bear River in Rich County, the Sevier River near Hatch, and Strawberry River down to Strawberry Reservoir. And then for the watches and the advisories, those include Thistle Creek, Bear River near Corinne, the Blacksmith Fork near Hiram, the Little Bear near Paradise, the Lower Weber near Plain City, the Green River near Jensen, the Dolores and the Colorado Rivers in Grand County, and Daniels Creek impacting the Wasatch Back, the Western Uintas, and also the Wasatch Plateau and Book Cliffs. A warning tells you that either flooding is occurring now or it's expected. A flood advisory means that either minor flooding is occurring or we could see that waterway climb into flood stage, while a flood watch means that flooding is a possibility. Now, when it comes to the waterway forecast, most within the warnings expecting anywhere between minor and moderate flooding, while most within the advisories and the watches are expected to climb above action stage. So for those waterways, they are still running high, fast, and cold, and we'll continue to keep a close eye on things. And for some of those waterways, we could actually see more rises getting into this weekend, as we're going to see even warmer temperatures by this weekend in most locations. We'll get you caught up on that in just a minute. As for our weather currently, as you get ready to head out the door, it's relatively calm in most locations. We do have a few spotty showers, but here's the view from Alta, where that is just stunning. And you can tell that both Big and Little Cottonwood Canyon still have plenty of snow that still needs to come downhill. And we could see some pretty big rises in both Little and Big Cottonwood Creek over the next several days. But our temperatures as you head out the door this morning ranging anywhere from the 40s to the 60s, where it's 45 in Park City. And Salt Lake City currently sitting at 61 degrees along with Moab. So you might want the sweater in Park City, and you might be fine with just a t-shirt in Salt Lake City. As for Red Cliffs Lodge in Moab, one of the spots that has seen a little bit of rain out there this morning, you can actually see some rain off in the distance as we look towards the cliffs down in Grand County. But this is always a pretty view from Red Cliffs Lodge in Moab, even when we are seeing times of rain. The bulk of the shower activity is actually in Grand County. Got a few showers in the southern portion of Uinta County, the northern portion of San Juan County. Got a batch of showers and thunderstorms moving through now the south central portions of Tooele County. This is actually moving down to the southeast, and a couple of very light showers in both Weber and Box Elder County. Shouldn't be too much that gets in your way out there this morning. But from this morning into the afternoon, we basically see what we saw yesterday afternoon. As we have a low pressure moving in from our northwest, this will be the catalyst for those showers and thunderstorms with that daytime heating when you add the instability. Going into the next couple of days, high pressure will try to build in, but with the warmth and the moisture still left over, we're going to hold on to at least a chance, even though the wet weather potential over the next couple of days won't run quite as high compared to today and what we saw yesterday. But when you have these showers and thunderstorms, you get some incredible views. This was shared by Hallie Sanderson in Pleasant Grove. On the left-hand portion of your screen, you got mammatus clouds. On the right-hand portion of your screen, you got a rainbow. So depending on what direction you looked, you might have saw something like that along the Wasatch Front last night. And the reason why we get mammatus clouds is because that turbulent nature of those showers and thunderstorms, you get the rising air and then the sinking air, and that creates that bubble effect up in the clouds. Really cool to see that. Now let's go ahead and begin the futurecast at 8 o'clock this morning. And as we go from this morning into the afternoon, we'll have the chance for a few showers over the next several hours, but then that chance really ramps up by midday today. And you can even see that along the Wasatch Front. Can't rule out the chance for those showers and thunderstorms. The best chance for wet weather will be during the heart of the afternoon into this evening. And the chance for wet weather will begin to go down once we get past sundown tonight. Then we do it all over again on Friday after a relatively calm start to the day. Then it'll be those spotty showers and thunderstorms again. But the best chance by tomorrow will generally be up in the high country with a less chance down in our valleys. Daytime highs today similar compared to what we saw yesterday, if not just a fraction cooler up in northern Utah. But daytime highs still mainly 5 degrees to 10 degrees above our seasonal averages, with most getting into the 70s and 80s. But if you're in the Wasatch Back, you'll see 60s and 70s, while down in St. George, that'll lead the way, getting into the low and mid 90s. And it's going to be more of the same into and through this upcoming weekend down in St. George. I don't think that we're going to see wet weather every day, but that potential will exist. Overnight lows mainly in the 60s, maybe a little bit drier early next week, but then we'll have a slight chance on Tuesday, highs in the 90s. Lows in the 60s, wash, rinse, and then repeat. Then along the Wasatch Front, scattered showers and thunderstorms for today. A slight chance on our Friday, looking mostly dry down along the Wasatch Front Saturday and Sunday. Maybe about a 10% chance with a better chance up in the high country, but we could see upper 80s on Sunday. Then it's isolated to scattered showers and thunderstorms early next week as daytime highs continue in the 80s with overnight lows in the 60s.